Hi everyone. Thank you so much once again. I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's because of you guys, we just keep going and going and going and going. Sincerely, your messages, comments, how you compliment, everything really just is really great to hear. It's really great to know that the support is there. So I just want to thank you so much. Okay. Once again, thank you. Welcome to Learning with Lenny. It is lesson 93. We're 7 lessons before the 100th lesson, which is awesome because this channel was really made just with the intention of helping people, and I didn't even believe that I would have more than 5 or 10 subscribers, and we are already 8,000 subscribers, which is phenomenal. So it's because of you, so thank you so much. Okay, seriously, from the bottom of my heart. The lesson I want to teach you guys today, it's actually quite important because it can change the way you think, it can change the way you run your business, it can change a lot of things, especially with you and your staff. I really hope you watch till the end. The topic is what gets you results. Now, at the end of the day, no matter you run a business, whether you do sales, whether you do marketing, whatever it is, at the end of the day, results matters, right? So it's because results matter, it's really important for you to know and know how to judge things and not jump into conclusions as well. So what I've done is I've actually done where it's a simple diagram to actually show you how things work and how you could make it work in order to make your business or your job or what you do easy, so that you understand that if you do this, this is what you need to do, this is how you do it, and so on and so forth. So what I just want to run with you right now is the simplest things, which is what gets you results. The first thing you got to understand is something called thoughts. It's your thoughts. Okay, so you got to understand that how you think, what you think is going to impact your whole day, is going to impact the next few months, is going to impact the next few years if you have planned in advance. Okay, so you just got to understand that your thoughts are really important. So for thoughts, what I've put here is what to do. So you got to understand one thing is, what do you have to do, or what are you going to do? Okay, so you got to understand that once you actually know what is the next plan, then it allows you to actually move forward. Okay, so that's really important for you to understand. Okay, so what are you going to do? Take a book, take a pen, write it down. Write down what are you going to do, how are you going to do it. Okay, because that is what is going to help you, because you see it. Okay, when you see what you've written, you understand that you had a thought about it, you decided to do it, and that's how it works. Because you're seeing it, you get to go to the next level, which is feelings. Now you got to understand, thoughts are simple, it's easy to think about things, but feelings is the one that's going to interrupt your decisions. It's going to allow you to progress. Okay, so you got to understand that. So for feelings, it's either going to be good or bad. So it's like your emotions, right? You can cry about it, you can laugh about it, you can scream about it, you can shout about it, you can be excited about it. So it's either going to be good or bad. Okay, so remember, the thoughts that you do is going to allow your feelings to come into place. So you've got to be able to control those feelings. Remember that you are a person who can control how you want to feel. If you want to feel good today, even though it's been a bad day, you can always decide to have a good day. Okay, so you got to understand that you make those decisions in terms of how you feel, the emotions you want to run through, the way you're going to deliver things today. So you got to understand those feelings are going to play a very important role with what you're doing as well. Okay, the third thing here is action. So you got to understand, now you've had those thoughts of what you're going to do, you have good or bad feelings about it, but what is going to take place is action. Okay, so action here is, how do you execute what you want to do? How do you execute what you thought about doing? How do you execute to the next level? So this is where the action plan comes into place. You've got to be able to now sit down, take that book where you've written your thoughts, and you've got to pen it down on how are you going to take action in selling a car, in selling a product, in delivering a message, in training people, in education. You know, if you're cooking, how are you going to deliver that? How are you going to teach people? What's the execution? So you've seen all these kind of content videos, things like that, right? So at the same time, when you run a business, it's the same thing. When you teach people, it's the same thing. It's the action plan that's going to get to the next level, because people want to see that action plan come into a result where it's a positive result, right? So you got to be able to do that, okay? And the last thing here, which is the main question here, okay, which what gets you results? The results, okay? The results matter because the results is a pre-planned goal, okay? Now, how it works is you've got to be able to see the end of the tunnel first in order to take action to reach there. Okay, there's always going to be a tunnel, there's always going to be a light at the end of the tunnel, but there is only one thing that you forgot. How are you going to get there? So that's why this whole thing has to be related to each other. So what you thought or what you think you're going to do, how you feel about it, and how you change that emotions is going to allow you to actually push yourself to the execution part, which is the action, which allows you to get the results. And that's how it works, okay? Because the results are going to allow you now to think again about being better, about trying more things, about having a bigger goal, which makes you feel insecure at one point and makes you feel like, you know, if I do it, then it's good as well. So it allows you to keep going, which again, you have that execution plan, and from the execution plan, when you actually achieve it, it gives you the results. So you've got to understand that this is a process where it helps you to go to the next level. It helps you to run a successful business. It helps you to have good team leaders, good staff, people who enjoy working with you. Because at the end of the day, people want to see you progress, and when they see you progress, they want to progress as well, because they're going to follow your footsteps, okay? So always remember that what gets you results, this is the action that allows you to get these results. But at the end of the day, when you run a business, you've got to be able to see what do you want to achieve already, and that's how you're going to run and you know, catch that that end race where you win, you know. So that's what you got to do. You got to be able to think, you know, in all kinds of ways where the action is equivalent to the results, because results matter. No matter what you say, results always matter. Results are what makes companies go better. Results are what makes people become better. Results at the end of the day is the numbers that actually show how you are progressing. So always remember, if you want to progress, be that person who allows yourself to keep pushing yourself as well. Okay, so I hope this makes sense. I hope it helps you out. If it does, give me a thumbs up, like, share it to every single person out there who's running a business or who's running a sales team, and most importantly, comment and subscribe, you know, for this. Two tips I just want to leave you guys with is, number one, think of possibilities. Do not think that there cannot be anything to be achieved. Do not believe that you can't do this. Do not think for a second that you know, if you want to try this, it's not going to happen. Don't ever do that. Think of the possibilities, because that's what makes people successful. Number two is be the best customer service person. Always remember, you can be at the top chain in the company itself, but remember, if you are the best customer service person, it means that people will look up at you even more, okay? When people come to you with their problems, you are able to solve those problems. You know, it just allows you to be the next person that they want to actually speak to, okay? So always remember, everybody who is successful has thought of the possibilities to achieve things, and they are always the best in terms of going to the next level, of going back to the humble grounds of where they started. Okay, so think about it, make sure that it works for you, and if this really helps you guys out, give me a thumbs up. Definitely want to hear from you, so comment below where you're from, what you're doing, how can I help you, what topics you need. Share it out, because there are a lot of people learning from this, and I thank you for that. Because of you sharing and you posting it on your social media, it's really helped build this channel as well. And most importantly is subscribe. Okay, so if you're first time watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. All over the world, wherever you're from, who subscribed, thank you so much, from the bottom of my heart. I will see you in the next lesson.